Good morning, everybody. Today I'm gonna attempt to make blue cheese. So we have all milk less in here. I took a piece of blue cheese that's actually Italian gorgonzola, not even a blue cheese, and it's the creamy one. So I mashed it into the milk, and I'm gonna let it sit here for probably about 5 to 6 hours, and then I'll show you what we can do. So we put in 300 grams of plain yogurt, because we need culture. We add in 1 gallon of milk, whole milk. And we're gonna mix it nice. So now I'm gonna let this rest for about 15 minutes. And then we're gonna add the calcium chloride, because this milk is already pasteurized. So when you use a pasteurized milk, you add calcium chloride, so it replenishes a little bit of the calcium that was lost during the pasteurizations of the milk. Okay, half an hour has passed. Now let's turn this again a little more. We're gonna add our milk with the blue cheese in it. Okay. Now we light the fire up on medium. So the fire is on. You can see a little bit of the blue cheese floating. Okay, so let's check the milk temperature. We are on 39 degrees. So turn this off now, and we're gonna add our rennet. It was diluted with warm water. Okay, so now we're gonna cover it, and we're gonna put a nice little blanket, and it's right there. We're gonna keep it. Okay, it's going to be resting for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we'll come back and we'll see if we have a clean break. Okay, 1 hour is passed. I want to see if our cheese separated from the whey. Looks like. So we're going to have a nice little cut here. Oh, look at this. That's a lot of whey. Okay, so I just cut it up. We're gonna let it rest for another 10 minutes, then we'll come back. Okay, 10 minutes pass. We're gonna put the heat back on. Have to pick it up from the bottom and lift it up. See all this beautiful curd? Look at that. This process is called double boiling. So it means we have to see all the penicillin from the mold from the blue cheese that's on it. That's what is gonna change this cheese into blue cheese. You gotta do this process for about 20 minutes. You know, just lifted it up, put it down like that, because then it's gonna really separate the whey from the curd, and then we're gonna put it into the cheese mold. Okay, guys, so if you do have a nice calendar like this, nice and fine. You don't need to put a cheesecloth on it. But if you don't have one of these, then you need to put a cheesecloth on it so that the way the curd doesn't escape. So now what I'm going to do is I have to pour this very slowly. I'm using the sink. Okay. There's a lot of whey coming out, guys. But the curd is only the calendar. Or colander, how do you call it? How do you say in English, colander or calendar? In Italian we call it scola pasta. Okay, now, and it goes back here. You can see the cheese, the blue cheese mold on top of it. Okay. We have to mush this a little bit because we want to make sure that this gets a little bit dry. So now with this, I'm going to put a very little salt and mix it up. I think this cheese is ready to go into the fushelle. I may do just one cheese. We'll see what happens if it's enough. Okay, I changed the basket of cheese because that did not have any holes on the side, so the whey was not coming out as I would like. Okay, so now it's been sitting here for a good half an hour. I'm gonna attempt to flip them. We'll see what happens, if it works. Oh, okay, beautiful. So now we're gonna turn it the other way. Very nice. Let's do the same thing with this. Very nice. That looks good. Oh, that looks good. Still dripping like crazy. Okay, beautiful. Now we're putting this back here, and we're putting the cannellini beans on top again. Right, this one, and over here we got the cannellini beans and a pastene. Tomato. Okay, so for the blue cheese to be completely done, it's going to take about 2 months. But I'm going to come back probably in about a week to show you if we have any results with the mold, if it's building, so I can give you updates. Regards the process now, every hour I'm going to flip it. Flip the cheese for every hours, and then in 24 hours we put a little bit of salt on the top and on the side, and then we're going to put it in the chamber, which is a plastic container that I'm going to put in the fridge. And in a week time I'm going to just give you an update and see if it's progressing the way it should. I hope so. This is my first attempt, so we'll see. Okay, so this is a little bit over a week that I attempt to make blue cheese. So my blue cheese, you can see, is getting the mold in it, and it's getting the little different, slightly different color, and it's soft. It's still soft on the bottom. I turn it every day. So what I do is I turn it around, and this is the little one. See, it starts to change, and you get the mold. I already put holes in it. I'm sorry I didn't show you guys, but I use just a, you can use a skewer, you can use a thermometer, one of those, the one from the meat. You just put holes in it so it brings more air in it and allows the mold from the blue cheese to spread. I will see you in probably another week, week and a half, to see what happened. If it gets nice and moldy, and see what we can probably, hopefully, taste it in about, I think, 3-4 weeks from now. Hello everybody, welcome to La Cucina. Look who's here today, my little baby. All right, we are on a hunt today. I'm looking for, this is my beautiful garden with a lot of trees. I got my pomegranate tree right there, persimmon tree right here. I got some beautiful parsley and chocolate mint and Greek oregano that is buried. I think it's this thing is too small for that. I have to maybe replant it next year differently. All right, you got some plants over there. My tomato plants over there. And look at my grapevines. The grapes are coming up this year, which is beautiful. I love it. And ooh, what we have here? Oh, mamma mia, what is this? Oh, my homemade Himalayan wine with my homemade blue cheese. Finally, let's eat. Okay, guys. So welcome to La Cucina again. I just got back from Aruba from vacation with my wife, and my cheese is ready, so I want to try it. This has been about 2 months in the making, and you can see the difference now. You see all the penicillin, that all the mold inside the cheese, and we're gonna try it. I hope you guys can see the light here. I hope I am not making a mess right now because I want to make sure that you guys see everything. So let's come a little bit closer and we'll see how is the cheese. Even Ranger wants to come closer. So let's see how this cheese is. I'm gonna cut it in half. Now this was the cheese that I started a little over 2 months ago, and it should be a semi-soft cheese. So let's see. So inside we see it's almost like milky actually, but on the outside I see all the mold, and maybe it's still fresh and maybe it's not ready. We'll see what happens. I have to try it, right? It smells delicious. It has the taste of a blue cheese, but almost the consistency of formaggino. Formaggino in Italy was the cheese that you spread on the bread, which is delicioso. So let's see. I'm gonna try it on the bread, of course, and it's not bad. Very good for my first try. I don't see a lot of the mold in it. I see a little bit, not much, but the cheese is really good. I'm gonna open the other one just to see. Let me open it like that. And see if there is more mold in here than the other. I see a little bit, not much, not at all, very little. So guys, this is my first attempt to make blue cheese, but it does taste like a gorgonzola, but almost like a gorgonzola cheese. but it's a different consistency, and it's like budino, like I said before. This is made from this milk bought in the store. So I'm gonna let it age more to see if the mold will spread. It's here, it's all over on the outside, you guys can see it, but it's not too much inside, very little inside. But the taste is excellent. I'm gonna have a little more, and then we're gonna call it a day, because you know why? I don't want this video to be too long. And look at this. A little piece of bread. See, that is, yeah, that is. I see them when I cut it, but I guess it needs a longer time to be able to spread everywhere. Oh, I wanted to finish this video underneath my beautiful pergola that I built a couple of years back, and I see a lot of grapes this year. This is my third year with a grapevine, so it's bringing a lot of grape for me. And with that, guys, blue cheese, I think it's successful. Hopefully, you know, I'll let it age a little longer, see what happens. But it tastes delicious. With my Himalayan wine, salute. Oh, this smells so good. This wine is amazing. So, I have another couple of minutes I want to talk to you guys. So, I'm going to try to make another video this week. And if I don't, please excuse me. Next Monday, June 13th, I'm getting a partial knee replacement. Unfortunately, I have problem with my knees for the last few years. And I reached a point now that it's necessary. So I'll be probably in recovery the 3 weeks to 4 weeks, maybe less, hopefully. Hopefully I'm up and running the second week. You know, I have to walk right away anyway. But if you don't see video from me, it's because I'm recovering. And maybe I'll make another short video just to tell everybody how I am and how I'm doing. Wish me luck, and I will see you next time, guys. Keep positive, keep smiling, keep watching the videos, and share with your friends and family, and I'll see you soon. Ciao a tutti.